Hello. I would like to remind you of a sound that you probably have not heard for some time. Oh, that didn't work. You gotta turn things on before they will do. Here could be another sound. And what sound is this? It's the sound of a flip phone. Imagine. No, texting? Yes, using, what was it called? T9? Something of that nature. This is my old original. What is it? Samsung! It's a Samsung flip phone. Imagine, people would call people on it. What I liked about this is sometimes I would go to this event called Future Aces, and I would mine things overnight. And I don't like pestering people. I mean, kids are kids. They're like, woohoo, we're away for a weekend. But I would tell them that if I think there's too much noise, I'm not going to knock on the door. I'm not going to call their teachers and do all that. I told them, you will hear this sound. Oh, hello. Now I've got to remember how this works. Oh yes, you will hear this sound. Where is it? So what I would do, okay, you can stop now. Ah, look at that. What I would do is, when I was out in the hallway, if I thought there was too much noise or it was too late or whatever, I would just put this up to the door. Oops. That is not what I wanted. Oh dear. Hang on. I would put this up to the door. Oh! And this is what they would hear. And usually when they heard this, I would hear strange silence from within for a few moments. Perhaps there would be some giggling. And they would get the message in a nice way that, yo, it's late. You're here at this event, which is a wonderful event to help you in your future endeavors and life and everything, and maybe you would get that message better if you got some sleep. So, my flip phone. I love this. Magic. Almost like a communicator from Star Trek. Now, do I use this anymore? Certainly not. But I still like it. The other thing I have here is, and I don't think I'll be doing anything with it now, I found Calc Result, the spreadsheet, for the Commodore 64. And it is, unfortunately the packaging is a little squirrely, but not bad. It is on, yes, a cartridge. So I can only imagine that it works with a disk drive too, because how would you save anything? But this is one of those things, of course I've heard of it forever, I saw the ads forever. I probably had this cartridge for 20 or more years, probably more than that. Have I ever used it? No, not once. So, I'm not going to do anything with that now. I am not.
That was easy.
But I am going to open my phone and close my phone. Why? Just because I can. Oh, another thing It's not here yet, but I found on Kijiji a Commodore adding machine. Like, I think from the 60s. So it is coming. So stay tuned. Sooner or later, and hopefully sooner than later, it will be here, and I can show it to you. I hear that it works, but it may be, the guy said, I don't know if there's a ribbon in there or whatever, but I think if there is a ribbon, it's dry. If there's some other thing, it's dry. Can it be, corrected? Probably. But still, it's, I would bet 10 or 15 years before the PET came out. Perhaps. But still proudly displaying that Commodore logo. By the way, while we're here, I should look around and see the things that are here that maybe you can see. Oh, here's the boxed Commodore 64. It's still in there. Well, I'll just leave it there. It's leaning on another Commodore box. This, I think you can see this, is a drawing of me at school. There's a soccer shirt here from Toronto FC, number 4. Yes, Bradley. I'm going to get out of the way here so you can perhaps see better. But way down there, well, there's an Amiga banner. Also, let's go Raptors. The Raptors are doing very well this year, although I think they were 12 wins and 1 loss. I think now they're 12 wins and 3 losses. They've fallen on hard times. They've lost 2 games in a row. Hopefully this is not a trend of things to come. Anyway, continuing on that far wall over there, there is, there's a Commodore hockey jersey. And next to it, going to the left, 2 pictures that look very similar, but they're not the same. They are my brother and I. We are twins, a little bit in front of me, there's a drawing from a former student. In the corner is a portrait of me, done in oil. Above that, one might find it strange. There's a large picture of a tire. That's a tractor tire of some sort I found sitting by a fence at a farm. It's actually chained to the fence. I think maybe it might have been used as a water trough or something. Anyway, I think the tire's still there, but the little building behind it I think is gone, and certainly the barn in the corner is gone. I have not been back there for a long time, but I suppose I should. Anyway, little by little I'll try and find other things to make the background here more interesting. Perhaps maybe I'll end up putting a big stack of disk drives back there. Perhaps. Anyway, so I will now open my phone. I will go to the menu. I will go to sound settings and ringtones, and there are a bunch of them, and they're all interesting. But my favorite I used to use this one a while too. This is called Waltz of the Flowers. Oh, there's a ringer. There's a ringer. Ah, yes. The ever popular. When I was growing up, that is what we heard. That's the sound. Oh, chimes. But that was my favorite. Anyway, perhaps later on I will I will get my iPhone or some other great recording device and we'll have a look at Calc Result. And who knows what else? There are so many things I have been finding. Oh, including, but not limited to, a cartridge game for the VIC-20, which I did test out, and it is actually now listed on eBay, but until it sells, it's still here. We must try a little VIC-20 Pac-Man, the genuine Atari version of Pac-Man for the VIC-20. But that I will set up and we'll do a screenshot of that to be sure. So, I know you can't see me, but thank you for coming, and we will meet again. All the best. Bye for now.